Hello and welcome. Right, we are back for the second half of this. I think I'm going to manually do this because this is going to be a bit of a and also we've got to scan the fields. We've got that also to do, which we'll do, and we've got I've decided I am going to rip the field. I am. I'm not. I can't have this where it's like not. It's got it's such a huge bonus or loss when you do this. So yeah, I'm going to get this done again, which is going to waste all the seeds and the fertilizer and everything. But it's got to be done, and I got need to stone it again. Right. Anyway, it is the way that it is, but it'll clear that thing, and then we'll do the fields again that we've done. Well, most of the work's not going to get affected. So yeah, hey, I'm going to say my words out because there is a lot to do. So I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Wow, that was a bit of a job, to say the least. I did, well, I didn't quite expect that, but yeah, it's, I did have to do a bit of smoothing before, a little, but I think we'll be there. Is it just a PH? No, yeah, it is. I didn't run him over, did I? As in, like, I didn't run him. I'm not talking about I'm running him over. I mean, I haven't run him over. As in, like, he's not run over the field. You know what I mean. Language sometimes. Right, okay then. So, field 50. We should have a course for this. We've done it lots of times. Clear load. Activate. We will have a good look at what we have achieved. There's still a bit of tree devouring. There's the one tree. So it's going to be a right tricky course to pull past that and not do that. I suppose that's one way to do it. Just shift it out the road. Yeah, I mean that'll work, but that's not really what I was planning on. Now let's see if can we get that. It's been sitting on the edge for so long. Yeah, need to be careful. I don't want to be. I was quite pleased with almost all of the manoeuvres here going around things on this. So yeah, tree devour. I don't want to go. Yeah, I keep wanting to go through till tomorrow, but let's just quickly grab that. I'm trying to think how we can do it because I think the tree devourer itself has actually got some in it. Yeah, I'm wanting. I think there's only one tree that I looked at in editing to see. I thought I want that one. I did mention it was on the road, the new road. So we've got a lot of them now. I've got narrows on. I think we took it out of it in the lorry, thinking about it. But yeah, I took the very first one out on the way down there. I thought I might be able to use down the side of this road on the right now. But I thought, nah, they're very narrow. And they do actually, I do love trees. They do add so much character. I cut them down only when necessary, like they're blocking a road if that kind of, I don't ever really worry about replacing. If of course I'm going to chop a load down just for sort of profit, then that's a different matter. Just the one on the right here, and it's only just in the way. But we did say we were going to do it, so we will. Yeah, look, you can see the branches on there a little bit. Is that a bush? No, it is the branch. It is. It's a shame, but sometimes the cost. Got it, I think. Nearly. Yeah, and I'm happy with that. Everything else is sound as a pound. It was strange with that one that was on our field that said it wasn't on our field. I had to sort of literally go from inside the field facing the other field, and then it was fine. Right, so let's just stick. I wouldn't be worried if we sent this back with 554 litres in. I'm quite happy. I think, of course, the second I send it back, you can guarantee I'm going to find a tree. So we sort of, yeah, I mean, obviously, originally we were going to do and it should be, yeah, well, it should be. I was literally in this earlier, and I looked at it. It should be in greenhouses, JMGaming's. Yeah, there we go. Exotic orchard. Yeah, I could not for the life of me see that, like when we looked at this earlier. But we've got enough, really. Because obviously it says apple trees. That's what threw me out. It says apple trees, but it's not apple trees at all. It's the exotic fruits. And obviously we bought them all down at our... Yeah, these apple trees #1. They're not apple trees. I mean, there are apple trees there, but they're exotic gardens. That's what threw me out. But yeah, so we've got 4 exotic gardens. Oh, why are they not? Why is the water not distributing to them? And it should be. That's very intriguing. Oh, do you know, seriously, this thing really drives me crazy on so many Let's Plays. The other thing I'd like to do, although we are going to need to borrow the harvester to achieve this. Yeah, which is, it's actually down there. Yeah, we need to grab the corn header. Animals are all done. Let's send that. Let's ask the shop to come and fetch the tree devourer, the devour trees. Really? Yes, we do want to return you. Yes, and we know that you can keep those few half a ton of things with our great thanks. Yeah, we want to stick these in, and then I'd love to get through to September where we can. And I'm not sure what if any of our. Obviously, this is sort of like a bit of deja vu. Although, you know, it is, yeah, it's oddly, yeah, let's get that out of the way as well. So this is now pH value perfect, nitrogen perfect. I can't remember what, I don't think it was it very nice? I can't remember when we did this last time, what kind of soil it was. Oh, it's mediocre. There's a nice band of loam at the bottom, a bit of loamy sand at the top, and a bit of sandy loam in the middle, basically. We've done, I think we've done everything, and we even ripped our fields up again, and I had fun with the Estrella, so, oh, that's a tag that. Did we ever buy? We did, I can see it from here, we did buy the big tanker. I was going to say, I think it may be time to go down and, right, we need, no, let's grab the header first. Yeah. And then, I actually think next session we're going to go for a special journey to water our exotic gardens. I think we're going to take a 60 tonner. I think it's a 60 tonner. I do lose track. I've got that many Let's Plays going that it's, yeah, I've got one where it's 100, but I'm not, I think it's this one. Fantastic. Right, so there. Yeah, we really need to stick this on a trailer. It's getting to the point, although we are very low on money, we could really do with a telehandler. As much as I do love that front loader, it is cracking. It does struggle with things like this, and rightly so. It's not really meant to be lugging this type of thing along. Actually, I think we might be able to get through there. I do think it's about right. I didn't think I'd be able to, but looking at that, I think we're all right. Just park about where it was. Yeah, this is the one I'm interested in, not having the more power mod on. I'm interested in seeing, can that cope with that 9-meter header without the more power mod. So I haven't got it back in at the minute. It's literally not on any Let's Plays. What I normally do is I take out of my mod folder literally anything that I want, and then I'll drop it back in. Saves unticking boxes, and it just gives you that warning that you know, like your game's expecting certain things and they're not available. So I just see it like go, yeah, don't accept that. I'm not worried. So that has gone through the. So we've got plenty of seeds. It's typical. I've actually run out of seeds on Ebony Island. I thought I got 4 or 5 bags, but of course I'm doing spuds, and they absolutely got loads. I've got 2 bags there. We had another bag over there. They're not going to be complete bags, of course, but. This is a bit cluttered. We will sort it out next time. We will. Just got to do something. But yes, if we get a telehandler or wheel loader in the saves, or we get a bit of a windfall, then that's a point. How are we doing for our... No, that's not where we need to look. For our olives, for our olive oil. It's just building up again, isn't it? It's, yeah. Sunflower oil is March. Is there anything coming up October? Cheese and butter. We sell them all the time anyway. Bread, January. Bread, then. Bread is the one that's not big, but it is big. Yeah, as in like it's the only one left to really do for us. Of course, we've got all our other things going. Do you like my road? Quite pleased with that actually. I was sure. I thought I'd done it worse. Actually, I don't know. I think it's slightly better. And I didn't put the stone down this time, which is good. And the grass is hiding a multitude of sins. Yeah, there is a few little bits and bobs. So we should now see. Yeah, we know it needs rolling. That's that we have we got a roller? I don't think we have. Yeah, it's amazing. On some let's plays, your rollers drop, and on others they don't. Yeah, no, I'm not fibbing. There's no roller there. We've got plenty of planters and plenty of seeders, which is another thing that you're often short of. We shouldn't have much weeding. And I should get some though. Obviously, it doesn't show on a grass field. Which is, yeah, I did notice all about precision farming score. There was 50. Yeah, it's a few. We've gone up a little bit because we've obviously done a bit of work on it, but not a lot. That's 62. Oh wow, so that one actually got quite a lot. Even our new fields. I suppose the good thing about doing this, well, you've got to do it all over again because it's. I mean, obviously on the original map we had very high scores, and now of course we start at 50 again. But that's not bad when you think we were at 50 and we've done all that work, and we have gone up a few points. That's not bad. And that one, I don't know why that. Oh, because of course it needed to be. Well, how come 93 didn't? That needed to be plowed, and that's. We did exactly the same on 93 as we did in 94. Why is that still at 55 and that's at 62? It makes no sense to me at all. Yeah, because we did exactly the same. We ripped it up again, and then we've done liming and everything. So let's just check. Everything is pH'd, and everything is nitrogen. Only the grass fields. Now, at least that's nice now, the grass field. It is. So everything, yeah, there's a few little bits that we've missed on the edges, which will be courseplay when it does its courses, and I didn't pick it up on it. But overall, I'm quite pleased with that. Bearing in mind we've got more fields than we actually set out to have, including the grassy field that we've used as our going through to. I'm quite pleased with that as well. I've got to be honest. I think that's an improvement, massive improvement on the everything really. Right, so let's just check as well. Yeah, it's still type draper reel 30.7 meter. We have enough headers to sink a battleship. So then, what are we to expect? Yeah, is what is going to be ready in the morning. Let's have a look at how green it is. It should be the growth 55, 58, 57 all look like they're about ready. Grass won't show until the morning. 51 is medium. So what are we really looking for? I think it's vegetables. Yeah, I think it is the vegetables. Yeah, red beet, carrots and parsnip. We've got loads. Now I thought we were saved. I went through mods earlier, especially really for this Let's Play, because I was trying to look for vegetable, and there was a vegetable juice one, and I went in, and lo and behold, it uses exactly the 3-to-1 that Giants uses. So I thought, well, I may as well keep Giants in. So I threw it out. Yeah, so there's no special vegetable things other than, as I've said before, really, I'd sooner sell it as for the because you do get a lot of it and actually earn the cash than I would to sort of throw it away where you get a 3-to-1 reduction for the juice. And I'm like, no, that's not real. I'm not going to do it. I'd sooner sell it all. So yeah, we shall see. I don't think there's anything. I'm sure. Yeah, I have had a real slim down on productions that are no longer, or that I found. I've got the potato mod. I think I've still got it in for now because it's on one Let's Play. But it never really cottoned on really. It's 4-to-1. It's even worse than vegetables. It was only when I was really looking at it. really looking at it. But I thought, wow, that is really terrible. So yes, that's another one that will be gone. So I'm only having mods where the recipes are reasonable. Really, yeah, well they're not terrible. Well, apart from I can't remove the cereal factory by giants because that's part of the game. But that is disgraceful that that has not been changed. Just trying to think. Yeah, I mean it's weird because the premium and the platinum expansion now most of those are actually fairly sound. So I just don't know why it's not been. I'm not sure about that one. When I used that last on Calibac, I looked a little bit closely at that. And I thought, I'm not sure that that recipe is quite right. It's a bit, yeah. The Chen Ben ones I want to do. He's done some really in-depth ones, and I'd like to have a go. He's got a grape and the Lords. I'd like to have a look at a couple that the Lord's done because he's improved on a few things. Or I'd like to have a closer look. Also, Barts and V3. The crude oil production. Now I looked at that when it had just dropped, and he has now changed like the profits because I basically said first time I use it that the profits not right. Yeah, it cost me too much to buy the bits and bobs in, and I wasn't making enough cash. Now I don't. It was sort of like just breaking even, or just a little bit, and you had to work quite hard to make that little bit. And I thought, you know, I can do this. I can do this easy doing silage. Why should I bother with oil? But it's a novel idea, but it's got to be right. And I think he's so. I'd like to have another look at that. Um, yeah, I've never looked at the dessert factory. I'd like to have a look at that. And the donuts factory by E.R. Shaba. That's a nice, simple recipe. I had a couple in. I think they've removed one. They might not. I don't know. Yeah, this is the flavored milk one. But I think it was. Yeah, and then there's the factory just bottling milk, and there's also the soy drink by Fred Fracasses, and I've looked at all of those, and they all seem quite reasonable to me. The Cavalier Roy's is good. The Lort's Farm Salmon is very, very good. Yeah, yeah. I've put this one. I've not seen. Gwendol makes some good things. I need now. What we know, JMGaming's is good, and I may well use this on other Let's Plays now that I've looked a little bit closer. Harvest Productions by Daswedge as well. I'd like to look at that. That one seems quite unique. Land Bakery, that's a beaut by the LSMT modding team. Again, I think that's Stefan who made the apple tree that I've just had a go at. Well, no, I'm not. No, I'm not having a go at it. Not really. I'm just. It is your recipes are you live and die by them, really. Right. Why are we in here? Pancakes as well. There is a reason. Yes, there's some of these that are quite good. By actually modding fruit and oil press and dairy. Yeah, and also Biometan. That's a good one as well. The Country Bakery. That I'm interested in having a go at. Definitely. On another Let's Play. And that looks interesting too. The sawmill with lots of different things. This is the one I was on about. Yeah, the potato processing by Harrison Fork. It's you need premium potatoes, and the premium potatoes is you say for 100 tons, you've only got 25 tons of premium potatoes. So I'd like to try this one, but I've got that in. Oh, I can't remember his name. My French map, and it needs to be removed. My other French map, I seem to be very French at the minute, heavily supporting French maps. But then they are both brilliant. Yeah, so Palenier, that's the one. I've got it. I'll put it on Palenier. And when I did actually look in editing, I thought, you know, I'm not being funny, but why have I still got that in? Why have I, still this one I'd like to have a look at by Jason, aka J Rock. I would, and see if that one's going to be the one to take over from where Harrison Fork, where I've had his in for a long, long time, but it's a bit smaller. It's got a nice footprint, the by Harrison Ford, but it's too lost. There's heavily lost. So I'd sooner not do it and just sell potatoes or take them to a biogas plant or whatever that supports that. So yeah, the great production as well by Chemben. Got quite a few of his packs. He's very detailed on his mods. So I'd like to go a little bit more into that. I think that was it really. Yeah, I don't know why I was in there. I think I'm tired and I'm waffling. Yeah, I do. So basically, I think yeah we need to we'll go through till the morning and we're going to leave it at that. And we have got a house. So do you know we're going to rest our weary head back at home. We are. Now we've looked at the sales. We shall pop through till 8 o'clock. No, it's August. We want to go till 9 o'clock actually. Not sure what we're earning because I can't remember what we've got on. Being as we've sort of just settling into the new map from the beta version. So I think all changes. So everything should be left on though, so it should be. Yeah, we didn't earn enough on that. No, we didn't. Right, so property maintenance and income is about the same. Another vehicle platform. Wow, 81% off. We've got one, and it is very good. It is. Right, so that is where I'm going to leave it. Next session, we've got animals to feed. Let's just check our grass, make sure there's no. In fact, yeah, let's do a flyover. Make sure that the grass is not got any horrible bits that are missing. It probably has in a couple of places. Yeah, I didn't quite think that would get caught. May have to cut a blob of grass, and of course, it doesn't get that green under thing until the first time you cut it, or we've done around the edge better though. It had some brown last time, so I definitely went over my edges better this time. Yeah, quite pleased with that. Yeah, grass fields are difficult. Now then, is anything ready? That's the real. Ooh, all of our vegetables. Yeah, absolutely all of our vegetables. So that's going to be a lot. It is. So yeah, we're going to need to crack on with that next session. And I would like, if we're not going to get a chance next session, it's all going to be that. So yeah, I'd like to get the water down to the. Let's just see. Have they picked up this morning? No, they haven't. That's rubbish. One job the distributor's got to do, and I'm not blaming the distributor because I've played with that before. I'm blaming the monster that seems to make everything break. Yeah, the water mod that you plant and it's got a shed load of water doesn't seem to. And I'm not blaming the modder. It could be the way that the mechanics work from it because it also kills animals, or it would do if your animals could die. Yeah, I mean, it steals all productivity. So I'm wondering if we sort of put water into the. I suppose we could test this. But you can't because it says it's full. That's the trouble. I had this problem when playing with storage a long time ago, where it's in the storage, but it's not really. It reads that it is, and that mod is sort of playing with that type of storage, where it's like saying, "Well, I'm in your storage," and the storage is going, "No, you're not," and it's just not playing with it properly. So I'm unsure whether I'm going to. I might just put the normal distributor on in all maps and see how I get on without the water storage thing with 9 billion, I think it is, storage of water. And if you sell it, it obviously gives you millions and millions in your bank. So yeah, it's not. Mind you, I can get rid of it, but yeah, I suppose it would be nice to actually have the Let's Play going properly, really. So, right, oh, this is the bakery, of course it is. Right, so September. So, yeah, I am going to go because I'm tired and I'm going around in circles. I'm a bit, yeah, I am. So, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this. It's a very unique farm. It really is. I'm very, very pleased with it. And it does give you I love the fact that JMGaming allows you to tweak things like the fences. doesn't stop you tweaking, which I like that. Cavalier Roy likewise is one of my favourite map makers for exactly the same reason. He gives you a certain amount of freedom for you to make your farm your own, and isn't that what everybody wants, really? For trees to be trees and not made of concrete, and for you to be able to tweak this so that I greatly admire Oxygen David, yeah, and GB Modding very greatly because their work is exquisite, truthfully. But that still doesn't alter the fact that surely the fundamental question that really needs to be asked is: do GB Modding and Oxygen David want everybody's farms to be exactly the same boring farms where all trees have to stay in and all fences have to stay in and they all look exactly the same because none of us can actually tweak anything? Or would you prefer to play on a map? And I'm not. What I'm trying to say is I'm not having a go at Oxygen David. But what I'm saying is, as a map maker, what is it that you want from your players? Are you trying to stifle creativity in those players playing on your maps by limiting their actions on it? And that's the real fundamental question. I don't think that that's what they are intending, but it is what they are doing. And I'm going to speak as a find. I know it is my way, and it's I do weigh things up, and I seriously do think that is the fundamental question. That is what you're given and what you can do with it. Whereas, as I said, the Cavalier Roy and JMGaming do allow a certain amount of freedom. Not expecting you to be able to do exactly what you like. That's not what I'm saying at all. But just a certain amount of freedom, like we've got on this, where you can move the gate and put a. It's so much fun. I think it adds to the elements of fun, not takes it away. I don't think it detracts. I love the fact, and in my mind, as much as I'm a great admirer of Oxygen David, and I am, his map is my favourite in FS22. So I'm not, like he is a master. I call him a grandmaster, and I mean that. But that still doesn't alter the fact that I would love it if you had got a bit more freedom on his maps, where you could chop a tree down if it was in the way. Yeah, it's not made of concrete; it's made of wood, like they should be, and that these are. I don't want to be having to like lift stuff on, and I refuse to edit their maps now. Yeah, I used to in a fit of pique go and edit the maps, and then I'd play on an edited map where I could take the fence out. I don't do that now. I respect the map makers, and they're right that they have got to do what they like on their map, but I do very much appreciate when I go on a Cavalier or a JMGaming map where you have got that freedom to do those little things that can mean you can make your farm unique. And that's, I think we all want to put our little touch on our farms, really, don't we? It's surely what most of us would like to do. Anyway, yeah, I'm waffling again, I'm tired. So, yeah, all that remains to be said is goodbye for now.